So hi, my name is Goodrich, executive producer of Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Shot a hostage.
Showing the first unveiling ever of Medal of Honor Warfighter multiplayer. Global Warfighters, 12 different Tier 1 units from 10 different nations. And we're focusing on the first 6 that we revealed, as well as 6 classes and fire teams, showing how working together in 2-man teams really benefits you on the battlefield. So with fire teams in Medal of Honor Warfighter, essentially we reward players for working as a 2-man unit. So whether it's spec ops versus demolitions, together against sniper and heavy assaulter, how these 2 units benefit each other and work together. Whether it's ammo replenishment, spawning faster, meaning that if you stay within the proximity of your fire team buddy, and you go down, if your buddy stays out of combat, you get back up much quicker and back into the fight. If you go down and your fire team buddy then assaults and defeats the assailant that took you out, you respawn immediately. So again, just sort of trying to get that flavor and that feel of how warfighters from the special operations community actually work together in the field. So with Medal of Honor, in defining our multiplayer, we try to make it feel somewhere in between the all-out squad-based game and a solo play. We have a cooperative multiplayer in this mode, and again, just working together with one other person, and again, just taking the fight to the enemy and suiting up and get a little bit of that national pride, with these different units and these different nations. Taking a page out of the FIFA playbook and giving people a chance to experience national pride in a first-person shooter. Wave that flag, play for the home team, suit up, and become one of the best in global competition.
1-6, this is 2-4. Gator 1 is ready to hit the beach. Voodoo, Dingo. Go, Dingo. Green light, brother. They're going in. Gladiator's on approach. Going low, taking fire. Pull off. C2, Gladiator 1-1. We're pulling off. Going to engage with tabs from a safe distance. Mako 1, you're on your own for 5 mics.
Roger, Gladiator 1-1. Dingo, there goes our air support.
Check. We'll let TF Grizzly take care of anyone who wants to start some shit.
It's on, Dingo, and we'll sneak in and hit the cache. Smack dab right in the center of Pirate Town.
So I think the biggest change with Warfighter versus Medal of Honor 2010 are the global warfighters. In the last game, we focused on the American soldier, the American special operator, and what they went through, their mindset. And we know as well as anyone that honor, brotherhood, respect, and those are not American-owned traits. Those are warrior traits. So we wanted to pay tribute and honor these other units all around the world, because that's a very tight community, a very proud community, and a community that every established nation has. They have these guys. They have Tier 1 operators. When a president, prime minister, or head of state has a problem, they can pick up the phone and call a group of guys that's going to go solve that problem. And so we wanted to honor that. So the difference between Battlefield 3 and Medal of Honor, are the 2 franchises, are essentially the size and the scale and the scope for the military units that we're talking about. Not the game itself, but the military units. Battlefield is all about the big war, the sledgehammer, what comes with the sledgehammer of overwhelming forces and tanks and jets and all the military industrial machines that come along with large forces. Medal of Honor it tells the story and it focuses on the foot soldier, the scalpel, the precision instrument of warfare, the Tier 1 operator, and so that's sort of the place where we fit into in the difference between the 2 shooters.
You ready?
Stop! We're pinned!
So for 11 years, you know, we told stories about World War II. And, you know, a lot of people joke that we did World War II games longer than World War II. And so when we went back and we rebooted the franchise in 2010, we looked at the originals games, the early games, you know, with Frontline and Allied Assault, and we looked at what made those games great and those core tenets of the franchise. And even though we're no longer in World War II and we're in the modern times, we, you know, like I said, we keep going back to those and focusing on those guys and what they're going through and paying, you know, tribute to that and honoring that and a real reverence for the material. In the single player campaign, again, single player is much different than a multiplayer, and you know, there's sometimes two different audiences. But again, just kind of going back to our roots, and you know, we like to say this is just one game with many parts. Could we ever go back to World War II? Sure, I don't know why we couldn't. Right now, though, our focus is on the Tier 1 operator, not only the American Tier 1 operator, but the global warfighter. You know, like I said, with the 12 different units that we're focusing on with Warfighter.
Looks like we bought him some time. Let's go finish this.
Yeah. So we ship Xbox, PlayStation 3, and PC on October 23rd of this year.